I'm Daphne Goode at the New Life Church here in Duncan, and welcome to Go Island for the Cowichan Valley. On today's show, yoga that will send you flying. Find out what your neighbors say makes them happy. And we're taking you on a road trip. All that and more on Go Island.
Go Island is brought to you by German Auto Import Network.
Well, some young people are saving up in the summer to buy skateboards and cars and all kinds of other exotic things, and it's great that they're going to have fun doing that. There's another group of youth here at New Life Church who are raising money to go on a wonderful trip to Bolivia. And with me is Tammy Klassen, who is in the youth ministries here at New Life. Tammy, tell me where these kids came from and how they got involved in this project.
These are all kids who've been involved in youth at the church here, and we have a group that meets once a week, and they've made a commitment to be a part of a project every year. And this year it's a big one. We're going to Bolivia, and each of these students has committed to a whole year of meeting weekly and fundraising and planning for this trip.
Now, I know this is not exactly your vacation trip, not lolling on a beach, but doing a lot of hard work. So these kids had to work extra long hours just to raise the money. And what will they be doing? Just tell us a little bit of the overview and when you're leaving.
We leave on July 14th. We're gone till the 30th. And they will be doing some children's ministry, some work projects, and just a little bit of getting to know the country too. Definitely not as tourists, though.
And I know, though, that you're going to meet the people from the country in a very personal way, because there will be people, I understand, billeting you at the time. So where are you going to be staying exactly?
Well, I think we're actually staying in a hostel, but we will have the opportunity to be have meals with local people, and it's a big group of us. There's 14 youth and 5 adults going, so I think it would be hard to bill it that many.
No kidding.
Yeah, we will be working actually most of the time in a smaller town called Miske, and so we don't really know that much about it. We're open for adventure.
Sounds great. That's the best way to be in the summertime, especially for a holiday. So we'll find out later about this working holiday that is going to be happening. But first of all, you know, yoga is supposed to ground you, make you feel really calm. Well, coming up, you'll find out about something much, much more intense. Here's Sucheta Singh with that story. Well, that's a Zen journey of a very different kind. Thanks for the story, Sucheta. And here at New Life Church, some of the youth have been involved in fundraising already for 9 months, getting ready for the trip to Bolivia. So Carter and Sophia are with me. Carter, what sorts of fundraising ideas came about?
Well, we've done a lot of bottle drives, tons of them just around the area, and we've done a lot of yard work as well.
Yeah, that's always popular.
Yeah, with the nice weather too. We've done some comedy nights, like a few Bolivia dessert nights, like one at the beginning of the year, and we've also done like a garage sale, a huge garage sale. We did a car wash, detailing and such here.
Oh, that's awesome. You came up with a ton of ideas. Sophia, tell me about how they've gone. It sounds like you've been well supported so far.
Yeah, definitely. And well, I don't know, like we've had quite a few, and most of them have been pretty successful, I would say. And yeah, we've all kind of come up with our own ideas, like individually, and then we've kind of brought them all together as a group, and they've all turned out pretty good, yeah.
Now, how do you ensure that you have success? To me, it always seems like you have to take your idea to the community. So that's what you did. You went outside of the church, and what sort of displays or events were you involved in the church? I understand that Just Jake's was one of them.
Yeah, we did the Just Jake's, and then also what we did, I don't know, we yeah, I mean, we've had a lot of support from the community, I would say. Like, we've gotten a lot of support from like the newspaper and like, I don't know, yeah, and the radio station. Yeah.
But personally for you two, you must be really excited, because with a lot of projects it takes months to get ready for them, and now it's almost here. You're just about ready to leave. How does that feel?
It feels great. I mean, it feels like the work has paid off finally. I mean, yeah, it was slow and steady, but we got there.
Yeah, that's excellent. Well, that's what it takes, slow and steady and hard work, right? You would be doing what with your summer if it weren't for your trip to Bolivia, Sophia?
And I would probably be sitting at home doing nothing, maybe going outside a couple minutes each day. Yeah.
And what about the weather? What about the culture? Do you know very much about it yet?
Well, right now, when we're going to be going down there, it's going to be winter, so it might not be the best. I mean, it'll be a little bit cool, but it's kind of around the same as us in like spring.
Yeah.
So it'll be a little bit rainy maybe,
Right.
but it should be all right.
Well, I wish you a great trip. I know it's going to be fabulous for you. And we're coming back after a really quick break.
I don't think of Canada as being up in the happiness index.
Well, there's a very good reason why the youth from the New Life Church are traveling to Bolivia. They're actually going to be doing some house renovations of sorts, plastering the walls of the houses. And the reason is that there's quite a prevalent disease. So with me is Liam. Liam, tell us about the disease and what's it called?
The disease is called Chagas, and it's spread when a bug called Vinchuca bug that commonly lives in the walls of Bolivians' houses. When it bites them, it causes their internal organs to be destroyed, and so we'll be plastering the walls of houses to prevent them from getting into the houses and biting the people inside.
Wow, that's obviously a really severe disease.
Yes, it is. It causes the internal organs to swell, including the heart, and it can be quite bad. It can be fatal.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, this is a really good project for you then. Do you know how many houses you're going to be working on yet?
We're not really sure how many yet, but probably a fair number, or we'll be
Plastering forever.
yes, plastering a lot.
Plastering forever, that's the name of the game for the Bolivia project. Well, thanks, Liam, and hope you have a great time when you're down there. You'll learn a lot, I'm sure. So the youth from the New Life Church will be actually very involved in plastering of all the houses. That's really important work, but they're also going to be working with the children of Bolivia, and that must be rather exciting for you, Becky, meeting kids from another land, another world, another culture. How are you feeling about that part of the journey?
I'm really excited. I love working with kids and doing crafts and music and hanging out with them, getting to know them. Yeah, they teach you a lot.
And I bet you'll have really good sleeps at the end of the day with all that activity.
Yes, we'll be pretty dead tired by the end of the day.
So the crafts and activities are happening for a portion of the day from the time you are out there, and you're also involved in some ministry work?
We're doing a Sunday school on the Sunday morning, and throughout the week we'll be doing just crafts, skits, games that tie into themes that we've put together.
It's always nice to know somebody when you're traveling to a foreign land, and in this case, Mark, you do know one of the families there. So what have you learned about Bolivia so far from your connection?
It's sort of like in the Penticton area in BC is what the weather's like. Like, they have trees, but it's kind of barren. And there's a lot of really interesting different fruits that you see. They're just like big green orbs, kind of. So it's really interesting. And then the plastering of the houses is quite messy, I've learned. And we've also heard a lot about the locals, which are really nice people with big hearts.
That's cool. Well, you've got this connection because of the church, that you know the family in Bolivia, and that's going to be an extra nice thing for you when you get there, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it?
I'm quite excited to go see them where they work, because then you've heard all about this, and now I finally get to see what it's all about.
We're off to Bolivia!
Coming up in Go Island, we're going to take you on the road so you get some ideas for one of your summer getaways. And our Duncan seems to always be so lonely. He wants people to talk to him. This time he's wondering what makes people happy. We're wishing safe travels for the youth here at New Life Church in Duncan as they leave for Bolivia in just a few days. Thank you for watching Go Island from the Cowichan Valley. And don't forget, if you have story ideas for anything in the Cowichan Valley, be sure to let us know. We'd love to hear from you. You can reach us on Facebook or tweet us at Go Island South, or just say hi next time you see us on the street in the Cowichan Valley. Thanks a lot for watching.
Go Island is brought to you by German Auto Import Network, Men's Wardrobe by DG Bremner & Co., Menswear and Accessories, Hair Services provided by Salon J.